On the 2nd of May 2023, police were made aware of an emergency in an Ohio high school. A single bullet was found on the floor of the school cafeteria, which caused a full lockdown on the school. Luckily, it wasn't so difficult for the cops to find the suspect, as a student approached the police and asked a weird question.
Oh, okay. Somebody find something you know about?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it wasn't like, it's not like I'm planning anything.
Oh,
I dropped
wait,
it on the
so
ground.
okay.
But I didn't know I'm not allowed to bring a bullet.
Okay. Okay, why don't you come? He's gonna come.
I'm not like a school shooter.
The suspect was identified as 18 years old Nolan Rosen. At this moment, nothing was confirmed yet, as the suspect insists that he is not a school shooter, but the officers had to take him to the front office.
And I'll let you go with me, okay? Mr. Moshford, I got him. And I go upstairs with one of them with him.
If I was a school shooter, I wouldn't tell you. You know what I mean?
I understand. Today's day and age, you know, they gotta be very too safe for these types of things. That's just well, nobody gotta be careful. Well, let me ask you this while I got you right here. Just be honest with me. You didn't bring any gun to school, did you?
No.
That's the only. You only had one round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't like bring a gun into school.
No, okay, I know.
That's not my intention.
You know I gotta ask though, right?
Was there a bullet found though? It's gotta be the reason we're doing all this. Because
Okay.
when I looked it up, it said there's no statute for bringing a, like there's no law against bringing a bullet to school.
Okay.
I'm just like letting you know.
While the officers leading the suspect to the front office to search him, he seemed very confident that he did nothing wrong.
Hey, can you put that Gatorade down real quick? Of course. All right, just turn around, face over here real quick. Put your hand on that table for me.
Oh, I got more bullets. I got two.
Okay, don't put your hand in your pocket. Just keep your hands on the table. Just put them on the table. Just put them on the table for me real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have to search you.
Yeah, I know.
So you had 2 bullets in this one?
These are yours? Right here.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay.
Literally, if I thought I was doing anything wrong, I wouldn't bring it.
I got you. You just know in today's day and age you can never be too safe, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the school environment. That's all.
And this is a yearbook bag, the black one. The one I was searching. Right there.
Okay, that's all of them?
Yeah.
Despite the suspect claiming multiple times before that he had just one bullet, the officers discovered that he was hiding more bullets, raising suspicions about him.
I do gotta continue searching, that's all. So.
Is that the F on there?
This up.
22 rifles, not even an assault.
Yeah.
It's not even an assault.
Right.
I know why it would raise a concern, but I'm not like, I'm really scared about that stuff like school shooters too. I'm like very, and it makes me anxious too that anyone can just walk into school and shoot it up. So I'm like,
You worry about that?
yeah, I worry about that stuff a lot sometimes.
What made you bring those with you today?
Just because literally it makes me feel comfortable. That's the only reason.
Having those with you makes you comfortable?
I mean, well, I had the rifle earlier, and I must have forgot they were in my pocket.
Earlier when? Did you drive here?
Yeah.
Nolan claims that the bullets make him comfortable because he is anxious about the possibility of a school shooter entering the school. But what he will say next will change the mood in the room quickly.
You have a gun in your car?
Yeah, of course. Well, not of course. Like I don't carry it all the time, but I just literally carried it in my car. Like I don't bring it into school.
Is there a gun in your car right now?
Yeah.
Let's go out.
So you'll stay.
Yeah.
They're in my bag.
Is
It's
there?
not an assault rifle. It's literally a .22 Henry repeating rifle.
I didn't ask.
For small game.
I just want to know if you have one there.
Not meant to kill people.
The situation became more serious after the suspect admitted that he did bring with him a rifle in his car. Immediately, the officers went outside to search his car in the school parking lot.
Watch that.
It's right here. Here's a damn rifle.
Yeah, just leave it right there for now. Yeah. It's basically like just a .22 rifle, right? Like something you shoot rabbits with. Rabbit or squirrel.
I don't know how to check if it's loaded.
We'll check it. This is like a single. You put it in there, I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you gotta like cock that back to.
To get inside. It doesn't.
This is how you
Yeah.
like rack it.
Chamber it. Well, I know one way you can do it is you can actually take it apart if it'll come apart, but of course it won't.
The officers discovered the rifle in his car, note down his serial number, but they had a hard time determining if the rifle was loaded or not. The officers now start questioning what they're going to do about Nolan.
He's 18.
Oh, you got a little. Yeah, he's 18, so
Yeah,
I don't know
I mean, I don't.
what the
I guess Lynn can.
higher ups want to do. They want to take him out of here in cuffs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say rest.
Yeah, I mean, he's 18.
He's 18.
You verified that he's 18? We looked on the.
Yeah, I can triple check, but
Is he a senior?
he's a junior.
18-year-old junior?
Yep.
Those are usually the ones that bring guns.
Meanwhile, the officers inside start investigating the suspect to know more about his intent.
Comfort, you worry about school shooters and stuff, right?
Well, I don't bring it because they're school shooters. I carry it around with me because it's extra safety caution. I know that if I have it, I don't have to worry about being attacked or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just, I'm not a big guy, I'm like really small, so if someone's really big, I'm gonna run away, I'm not gonna try to fight them, but then if someone's like actually trying to hurt me, I know I need some sort of weapon, because I'm like really small.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, well, someone's tried to fight me before, but I've never really been in a serious altercation or anything.
Some of the toughest guys I know are smaller guys. Like, if they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's smart that you said about running away. That's one of the best things you could do. Physical altercation or anything worse than that, just
Yeah,
run away. It's not
cops
worth it.
don't really do anything when you get hurt. Like, I could say I got punched, but then they're like, there's no scar there, so I can't do anything.
Then we're not always there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't bring the rifle because I'm like assuming I'm gonna have to use it. I just bring it because first of all it looks cool, and second of all it's like the comfort thing. It's never like actually literally bringing it into the building because that's like a step too far. But I thought bringing it in the car would be fine.
Gotcha.
But by the way, like the gun's in my car. Before I brought the gun, I'm pretty sure like I was allowed to bring it. Like I don't think there was anything saying I'm not allowed to bring it.
Okay, I got you.
But I know it's like
Are you a senior?
in the modern age this is bad.
Are you a senior?
Yeah, no, junior.
Junior? Okay, how old are you?
17.
Gotcha.
Or 18, sorry.
So were you at home shooting today, you said?
No, I just carry it because it, like when I have it in my hand, it feels nice. It's like your buddy kind of.
I got you. You close with your dad?
Kind of. Yeah, a little. Well, he's out of town a lot, so I'm home alone a lot too. Maybe that's why I carry the rifle around with me so much because I'm always like alone and my dad's not home a lot. But I just see a lot of videos where having the gun prevents like altercations, or if they didn't have the gun, it would
Like
be,
online videos
yeah,
and stuff
it'd be
like
a different
that.
outcome and stuff. Like there's one guy who was like 200 pounds bigger than this guy, and he comes up to his car and he's like, "I want to fight you." It looks like he's about to rip him out of his car, and the guy just pulls out a gun and the guy turns around and walks the other way, and it's like that's all it is. The situation's over. Just because he didn't even like do anything, just because he saw the gun, he knows it's like it's over. Like there's no point.
So that could be a case, but another thing, so I'm a subject control instructor, so I teach all the police officers basically how to fight like martial arts and stuff like that. What I teach, unless you're training on this handgun, you probably, or whatever kind of gun this is, you really shouldn't be out there using it like that. Like I teach them, if you're that close to somebody, you pull out your gun.
Obviously.
That's a dangerous
You're
thing
gonna
to
grab
do.
the gun, yeah.
You've heard of this 21-foot rule, right? If somebody has a knife within 21 feet of you, they're more dangerous than the guy with the gun because they can clear that distance quickly.
Oh wow.
But every
Come with me.
It's time for Nolan to face the consequences of his act, despite his strong belief that he did nothing wrong and there is no law against bringing a rifle into the school zone. But the Ohio state law makes it clear that it's against the law to possess a deadly weapon or dangerous ordnance in a school safety zone, and even possession of an object resembling a firearm is illegal.
Well, surely you can imagine having a gun on school property is a major issue. So I am suspending you for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. And since you are also on a 504 plan, somebody from the special education department will be reaching out to you because we're going to have to hold what's called a manifestation determination meeting. But at this point, it is a 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically a gun, and disruption of misconduct. I have to go fill out the rest of the paperwork.
I didn't disrupt anything.
The whole school was on lockdown, buddy. I'd call that about as big of a disruption as you could have.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, the problem wasn't bringing the gun. The problem was I dropped the bullet in the hallway. That was the problem.
So here's what we got.
Maybe the sergeant. You're the main guy.
I'm the detective here, so we talked to our prosecutor. He's the guy that kind of makes the law decisions. All right. It is against the law to bring a gun into what's called a safety zone or a school, right?
That's subjective.
What is subjective?
What you consider like a safety zone.
Okay. So now's not going to be the time to contest it right now, okay? So basically what I'm telling you is we're going to end up charging you, okay? And you're 18 years old.
There's no law against that. Bringing a gun on the school property, there's no law. Like, there's no statute.
I'm telling you there is.
It's a policy, not a law.
No, there's a state law in Ohio.
I'm
There's
telling you
also
there
another.
isn't.
Okay.
My name's Jason.
Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're not gonna debate what is or isn't. We know what we have. We have violation of law, right?
I don't think there is a violation of the law.
Okay, and you can think that, and we do arrest people that think they aren't in violation of law. So that does happen, and you have the right to believe that. You can believe whatever you want to believe.
But this is like, you
would
know,
have
this is
had
like
some
a newer,
understanding
this is a
of
newer generational problem. This is not like a problem that they had like back in the day. This might be like your first time dealing with a situation like this in your whole career. So I don't think you can just arrest me like that.
Well, we are arresting you.
Despite Nolan's claims that he had no ill intention and he didn't know that there was a law against it. After a discussion with the prosecutor, the school decided to ban Nolan for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. As for the officers, they will arrest him.
Put your hands behind your back.
You said I can
Put
wait
your hands
for-
behind your back.
I'm telling you, I respect you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay.
Put the hood up. Go ahead, sit in here butt first. It's kind of cool in here, actually.
It's all right. Yeah, put this
I
on.
didn't grab all
okay?
that stuff.
Go ahead and look that way. I don't want to interfere with your pen.
Everyone with a gun is not a bad person. I'm just saying. Just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm a criminal.
I understand that.
All
We
right.
understand it. We all understand it. You've said that multiple times.
I know.
We understand it. Okay? You all right?
School shooter ruined that.
Nolan was arrested and charged with improper firearm handling, possession of a deadly weapon in a school zone, and inducing panic. But luckily, he pleaded not guilty to all charges, maintaining his story. In the end, it wasn't so bad for Nolan, because if he had been convicted of those charges, he could have spent up to 1 year in prison.